Good evening, Honorable Chairman Professor B.P. Singh Sir in absentia, Honorable Senior Professor Ajay Kumar Singh Sir, respected Director Professional Dr. Mahesh Sharma Sir, respected Dhyan P.S. Chauhan Sir, distinguished session speakers, esteemed faculty members, and my dear fellow students. Ayukta, student of BBA third semester, welcomes you all with great pleasure and pride to this 36th online interactive session organized by the Delhi School of Professional Studies and Research, an institution committed to academic excellence and leadership development. Today, we all are gathered for another amazing interactive session where we will learn, seek, and adapt many skills and things which will helps us to be a better personal professionally. At DSPSR, we believe in creating opportunities that bridges the gap between academic learning and real-world cooperative insights. Today's session, Leadership Development, is a testamental to that mission. We are confident that this session will empower each one of you with valuable insights and practical strategies to grow as professionals and leaders. DSPRs, faculty, and students are delighted to have Dr. Saurabh Singh Sir as a session speaker and Mr. Anubhav Mishra, a moderator, joining us today to share their insights and experiences. We welcome you, sir. Before moving further, shall proceed with the lighting of the virtual lamp, a tradition that symbolizes the dispelling of darkness and the awakening of knowledge. May the light of learning continue to guide us on our path to grow and leadership. Now I request Arun sir to play the video. Thank you, sir. So it is both my privilege and pleasure to extend a warm welcome to you all as we gather for what promises to be an insightful and thoughtful provoking session. Today, we are honored to host Dr. Saurav Singh Sir, Assistant Professor in the Department of Finance and Business Economics, South Campus University of Delhi. Dr. Singh brings with him a remarkable blend of academic depth and industry expertise, with a decorate focused on analyzing an impact of electronic trends and innovations on the banking sector. His research stands at the forefront of financial transportation transformation in the digital age. Dr. Saurabh Singh Sir professional journey spanned several years in functional and management roles within the banking sector. His hands-on experiences in business and data analysis, risk management, fund supervision, and strategic reporting makes his perspective invaluable. He is also actively engaging in professional communities, being a respected person of AIMA, DMA, and IIBF. We are fortunate to have him with us today, and I'm confident that his insight will spark new ideas and enrich our understanding of the dynamic financial services landscape. We welcome you, sir. And it is my great pleasure to extend a warm welcome to moderate of this 36th online interactive session, Mr. Anubhav Mishra. We welcome you. Anubhav Mishra is a dynamic and driven BBA student at the Delhi School of Professional Studies and Research, consequently excelling academic with the CGPA above 8, with a strong foundation in commerce and a passion for leadership. Anubhav have actively contributed to student life through key roles such as Secretary of Road Track Club DSPSR. He has led impactful social initiatives and inter-college cooperation. He brings a well-rounded skill set in communication, strategic planning, public speaking, and term management, supported by a certification in leadership, financial literacy, and e-business. His previous role as joint sector of the editorial department and class representative reflect his commitment to organization, coordination, and student advocacy. Your valuable presence adds great strength to today's session and to all our participants joining us from different places, eager to learn and grow. Once again, I extend warm welcome to our esteemed speaker, our respective faculty member, and most importantly, all our participants. Your presence here reflects your commitment to learning and personal growth. Let us make this 1 hour a truly enriched experience. Now, I would like to hand over the session to Mr. Anubhav Mishra, please.
Good evening, everyone. I think Sir hasn't joined it yet, so I think we are going to wait for a little while. And yes, I request Ishita ma'am to please confirm.
Yeah, I think he's facing some problem in joining. He was not able to log in properly. In the meantime, we have a guest also, Professor Amitabh Gupta, who is professor in the Department of Financial Studies and Business Economics, Department of Finance and Business Economics, University of Delhi South Campus. Welcome, Professor Amitabh, for sparing time to join this session. And
Namaskar,
always,
sir. Thank you so much.
namaskar. क्या
Good to
हाल
see you, sir.
चाल है?
All well, sir. All well. Your blessing.
Good to see you here. वर्चुअली तो मीटिंग कर ही सकते हैं हम लोग तो wherever we are.
जी 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 जी.
I am back to India now. Now I am in Varanasi. Tomorrow I will be in Allahabad.
Okay.
It was good here. I am now posting on my YouTube channel, Dr. Ajay Singh, wherever I am. If you keep track of that, you would come to know where I am actually.
मतलब ये हाल हो गया सर, आपको वहां ट्रैक करना पड़ेगा. 100 मीटर दूर रहते हो आप मेरे से. ऐसे
No,
ना सर.
YouTube channel is more,
ऐसे नहीं, ऐसे ठीक है सर.
current information is available there. You need not ask where I am. You can see the sunrise in the Varanasi in the morning today on my YouTube channel. Okay, and how people are sowing uh, farm land, धान की बुआई कैसे हो रही है. You can see that also. Real life, what is happening here and there. Madam Ishita, please help the speaker to join. ये कभी कभी होता है इसमें, ये प्रॉब्लम होती है इसमें जो है joining वाले इशू में. Somebody should help him to join. Mr. Dhyan is from MBA HRD now, MHROD, earlier known as MHROD. And he was saying that Department of Commerce, Faculty of Commerce and Business has been instrumental in creating a lot of MBAs. So the first one was MFC, which was in South Campus, where Professor Amitabh is there.
Yes.
They have now MBA Financial Management, earlier known as Master of Finance and Control. That was the first innovative program which was started in the South Campus in the University of Delhi by the Department of Commerce at that time. And that is how they felt the need to create a separate faculty of commerce and business so that they can innovate more programs, which are specialized programs right from the semester one. And Dhyan is the product of first batch of MHROD, Professor Amitabh. He's still facing the same problem of joining.
Ishita, exactly what is the problem?
He has sent the screenshot actually on the group that he is not able to join. Commercial वाला आता, कभी कभी हमारे पास भी आया था वो.
अच्छा.
I also face the same problem. वहाँ bottom पे Gmail से login करने की option आती है. You have to tell him. He can actually show his screen on the, he can have a WhatsApp video call with you, show the screen to us, try to log in again. and then we can help.
Sir, if you won't mind, then we can have a brief discussion. We also can have a brief discussion.
That's what we were doing. If you have some questions, you can ask to us
Yeah.
also.
Oh, sir,
Yeah, we
I'm
have
always full of
experts
questions.
like, we have HR experts like Mr. Dhyan. We have finance expert like Professor Amitabh Gupta. So
No, sir.
we can.
My initial question is with you, sir. If you won't mind.
Sure, sure. I am also there to answer any kind of question from any
Sir,
field.
as you've
Mm.
said, like it's also streaming on YouTube. So I'm like, I really find it fascinating, especially the content creation. So is there anything that changed in your daily life regarding the YouTube or the decisions that you're taking to grow your channel?
Actually, when we were going through the 60th, we call it when you complete 60 years, there is a puja as per our 16 संस्कार होते हैं भारत में. 16
Yes.
संस्कार में जैसे बचपन में मुंडन होता है वो जानते होंगे आप
Yes,
जो है.
yes, yes, yes.
ऐसे ही 60 साल पूरे करने पे एक संस्कार होता है जिसमें पूजा हवन वगैरह होता है. तो वो हमारा शेड्यूल था बैंगलोर आश्रम में. So I wanted to share that live. And we did not arrange much things there. So then I thought, okay, my YouTube channel can do that. Then we realized that there are certain preconditions and all those things are there. So we fulfilled all those conditions, and then it was shown live. It is there on my YouTube channel. So from there, this journey of putting things live started actually. You can say that was last year. And then अभी आयरलैंड में जब हम गए तो
Yes,
आयरलैंड में छोटी छोटी हमने देखा लोगों को वीडियो. एक बर्ड जो है चल रही है, वॉक कर रही है, उसकी वो 1600 व्यूज या कितने व्यूज हो गए उसके जो है. तो
yes.
पीपल आर लाइकिंग शॉर्ट 15 सेकेंड
Yeah,
वीडियोस
yeah.
मोर. और 5 लोग जो है वो नाव को चला रहे हैं, उस पे जो है कई सारे हजारों व्यूज हो गए जो है. So people like that, and if you really want to make it professional in due course of time, and if you have a lot of views and things like that, there is a revenue model also of YouTube, which you can look for as a student if you want to have some money earning from that
Yes,
side. Then you can look for that perspective as well. So for me, it is like just sharing with people that what is happening. It's also about giving them a virtual tour, like the botanical garden, which
yeah.
was there in Ireland, in Dublin. It was so beautiful. So without being there, you can actually have a virtual tour of that. What are the good things there? So that helps people to, without paying any money,
Ah.
they can enjoying the better things, of different places. So whatever people it is a good treat for them that you
Yes,
are sharing the pictures as you share. So the video is more live, so they feel as if they are there. So you can't take everybody along when you go out, but then you can share things with people which they may like it. So it's about sharing the joy. As if you see on my WhatsApp message, which is there, celebrate life now. It is there. It
yeah.
was earlier be happy all the time, every moment. So now it is about celebrating life every moment that you have. So we should make people party in the joyful moments which you think would give joy to people. So it's about spreading smiles, spreading happiness, spreading joy to people. There are a lot of sufferings that people have generally in life.
Yes.
So it is our duty to make them happy. So it is an effort towards bringing more happiness around you. I don't know
So
how
is
much
there?
I have answered your question.
No, no, sir, it's perfect. No, right. You talked about happiness. Is there any specific thing that you do with yourself to provide happiness, especially in the times when you feel stressed or anxious, or any big moment? Then you want to, spread happiness inside of you or inside of your soul, whatever. Any activity you do.
I do every day Sudarshan Kriya of Art of Living. Before that, I do a lot of other warming up exercise, Surya Namaskar,
Yeah.
and Padam Sadhana. After Sudarshan Kriya, I do Sahaj Samadhi. Sanyam and all that. So it's a long protocol. When I started, it was about 15 minutes, 20 minutes. 40 years ago, when I was a student like you in Shriram College of Commerce in the second year, when I was there, then I resolved to do some yogic exercises on a daily basis and meditate a little bit. So it started somewhere around 1982, 83, when I was a student like you, and it is continuing till since then till now. But in 2006, I was exposed to, or I got experience of Sudarshan Kriya, and after that, life altered. So it was a different paradigm of happiness altogether. And if you do it, you realize Professor Amitabh has done it, several of your teachers have done it. So those who do it, they can only appreciate what I am saying. Those who have not done it, they can do it and feel the happiness that gets, into your own
Yes.
self, released. Although there we say there are happiness chemicals in the body like dopamine,
Yes.
oxytocin, serotonin,
Serotonin.
and and endorphin. These are the four which are generally referred to. So they get activated by doing different activities. So one of them is yoga or yoga asanas and meditation. So I have resolved that I would never be under stress, come what may. So that sankalpa I am practicing from quite some time. Like in 1996, I resolved that I will not have anger in my life.
Oh,
So since 1986, whatever situation is there, I am not angry on that. I may take action. I may fire someone. I may, not talk to someone if required, which is called as upeksha, indifference, like that. So you may take any appropriate action that you have to, but you need not be angry on any situation or any person. अभी जैसे है one is speaker is not able to join. You can be angry about
Uh,
it. You can have different emotions. If he has joined, let me know.
yes. I think, sir,
Hello.
he has joined.
Session speaker has one.
Welcome, welcome, Dr. Saurabh Singh. We were just doing some meaningful exercise in between. I was answering the questions what Anubhav Mishra was asking me. So now it is your turn. You can put your video on.
Uh, uh, First of all, yeah, a very good afternoon, sir. It's a great pleasure, seeing you after such a long time. And I did join 2-3 minutes back. We were facing some technical issue, and again, I can recall how years back you used to take us through those sessions wherein we can be more peaceful and calm. And same thing, you are still, and it still, I get overwhelmed and I still, get so much, nostalgic at times. How even at such a longer pace, at such, passion, you can still continue this thing. It's seriously something to learn from you and, to catch from you.
Thank you. Thank you. Nice to hear that. Saurabh, we can't see you even now.
Yeah, actually, I think something happened with the video. I am not able to turn it on. So
Maybe you log off and log in one more time. That would help probably.
sure, sir, I will try that.
Uh, So, Anubhav, when we started DSPSR in 1999, the first thing that we did in the class was meditation for the students. So, from day one, we are practicing that inner peace, inner calmness, inner joy is something which we must unleash or experience, and that takes you to greater heights in achieving whatever you want to achieve in life. Life goals become smaller for you, and they what nature helps you to achieve those goals if you put your attention on that. It is said energy follows thought. Wherever you want to
Yeah.
put your energy, it would actually start multiplying or happening and things like that. So there is a natural process of managing your success. So that is what is important to understand. Manifestation of whatever success you want in life. So success and fulfillment both gives you more happiness. If there is only success, then happiness may get lost. which many of the successful people have said that while they were passing away, that they are considered to be very successful, but today they realize that they should have done this, that, and all that. So holistic development, that is why in NEP National Education Policy 2020 also it is being said that holistic development of students is very important so that everything is taken care of and you grow and develop in the manner that is the best for you.
But sir, you said about meditation. I tried it also at home, but what I generally do is like sitting, like in posture and close my eyes. And what we have to do is like breathe and just हमें अपने दिमाग को शांत रखना होता है. But there were like many thoughts, like hundred of thoughts coming right after one, and it wasn't stopping until I opened my eyes. So, is there anything that we can do to stop this, or like it's just practice?
Initially this would happen. Once they get clear, so don't get stuck into that. Don't start planning those things. So it is better that you let them be an observer to pass those thoughts. They come and go. They come and go. So just be an observer and wonder that how many thoughts are coming and going. Just as you when you are on the seashore, you watch
Yeah.
the waves which come, the tides and all that. So just like that, you start observing them and you will realize that slowly you are calming down and thoughts are going away and you are able to relax in 20 minutes or 10 minutes, which is more than 2 hours of sleep or 3 hours of sleep. So then you realize the power of this, that how much efficient you are becoming. You can work for more number of hours in a day. So that is how it makes you more efficient.
So
And you can achieve more.
how was the Dublin experience? Because personally, Ireland is one of those countries which I would love to visit once in my life, of course. And you said also Dublin, and I have heard a lot of beautiful things about this. So can you please, if you want to share your experience?
Dublin, first of all, AQI was very much below 50. It was around 26 as per our system, as per our app. So you are not actually having passive smoking phenomena, which is there generally in metro cities that we are encountering with nowadays. And Dr. Saurabh has joined again. So the best part I said was nature, that you can enjoy the breeze, free air, which is green, pure kind of air that you can enjoy. And second is the water. That is the second element, which you can have tap water. सो लग रहा है अभी डॉक्टर सौरभ का वीडियो अभी भी ऑन नहीं हुआ जो है. So nature, it is very close to nature. So Dr. Saurabh, if video is not on, probably you can start without that.
Yeah, sir. I think I have even given the any desk link to your technical expert over there. I don't know what happened in between. Video is getting stuck up. So I
उसका
think
वो ऊपर एक लैपटॉप से किया, ऊपर एक वो होता है
हाँ
शटर
सर, वो
होता है.
इन्होंने एनी डेस्क से आपके एक्सपर्ट को लिंक पूरा ही दे रखा है एक्सेस, बट उसके
अच्छा,
बावजूद भी कुछ प्रॉब्लम फेस हो रही है. हाँ जी,
ओके,
स्टार्ट हुआ था, उसके बाद ऑल ऑफ अ सडन ड्रॉप कर गई वीडियो. जी,
अच्छा.
हाँ जी.
कुछ ज्यादा फाइलें तो नहीं खुली हुई उस पे जो?
नहीं नथिंग सर. आई हैव रीस्टार्टेड द सिस्टम. मैं तो सिस्टम भी चेंज करने लगा था बीच में दूसरा, बट इट गेव सम एरर. आई डोंट नो व्हाट हैपेंड.
अच्छा, पैरेलल एक और दूसरा खोल के देखो. तब तक आई थिंक लेट हिम स्टार्ट आस्किंग द क्वेश्चन, बिकॉज he is smart enough to ask questions. He has asked me so many questions. And the people also I liked, those people whom I met there. I have some videos with them also for applied kinesiology. हो गया. The video is on now. So nature, one word if I say, nature. So nature in general, in terms of
I
water
sorry to
and
disturb you. Sir, am I visible now?
yes, I can.
Achha,
You
finally.
are. We can
Okay.
see your face. We can see
Sure.
your face.
Yeah.
So Anubhav and Dr. Saurabh, now it is between two of you now.
No, no, sir, please, I would request you to please complete what you were saying because these are the golden words, we would definitely like to,
मैं
I would
यही
humbly
कह रहा था,
request you.
नेचर के करीब है वो और बहुत ही अच्छा है, वहाँ का एनवायरनमेंट बहुत अच्छा है, पीपल आर आल्सो रियली वेरी गुड,
हाँ
so
जी, हाँ
it's a
जी,
good place to be in. And
जी,
now, Anubhav, over to you. Thank you.
Yes, sir. First of all, Saurabh sir, I want to welcome you to this session and thank you so much for coming here. And I was like looking up the message that we have prepared for you, and it was saying you are assistant professor right now, and especially in finance and economics. Sir, will you please enlighten us on what are the some of the issues that you have faced while in your student career?
okay. First of all, before starting, I would like to say a very warm, thankful, or I would be very thankful to my institute, calling me after such a long time. Apart from that, Ajay sir was already here. He is one of a renowned, expert when it comes to spirituality and other life-changing topics. So I think he is a very good mentor who is taking this institute forward in a right direction. Apart from that, I would also like to pay my respect to any of the seniors who are sitting over here, and I would like to welcome all the students. And I will generally my session doesn't get delayed due to technical errors, but it is one off day, so I would like to apologize for that same. And now I would like to say one thing. The question that Anubhav asked basically, that's a very interesting question that you put, that what all struggles and other things we have faced during our student life. So see, I will never take them as a struggle. When you have good mentors, you have visionary leaders around you, then these are not struggles. These are kind of a, what should I say, kind of a milestones, kind of a hurdles, or kind of a just a point wherein you need to gear up yourself. Not only as in student life, when you are in, starting from your, childhood days, you do anything. First you start, crawling down on the floor, then you start walking, then you start running. So these are not struggle. You cannot say crawling was a struggle for running. That was a step for, running. So in a student's life, as I already shared that, we have a very, great faculty members in this institute that for some of them I'm still in touch with, and Ajay sir is definitely joined here. So we got the time to have sessions from the Ajay sir mostly onto the how to deal with our emotions and how to keep yourself calm in a trying situations. So it's a 360-degree, most of the institutes they just focus on one or two facets, but a student has or it require or a student requires 360-degree appraisal. You might have one of a great faculty member. He might teach you, he or she might take you to a particular subject and deliver one of the best lectures. But what if suddenly there is a situation wherein you are not unable to cope up with that? There can be so many things that can happen during your student tenure, change in a career, what career to decide, which field to decide, and in that case your entire 360-degree picture come into the scenario. So therein your mentors they come into the picture. Nowadays what I feel and what I have checked is, nowadays student does not go to their faculty members the way we used to approach, because we have more trust in them than YouTube. Sorry to say that, or let's say any other social media. I'm not against any of these social medias, but what happens is, for example, you are sitting here. I just listened to the conversation you guys were having when I was pretty late to the session. So Ajay sir was taking your question, analyzing it, customizing it, and then delivering it. And that customization is the biggest, point that comes up in handling the issues that a student face. Wherever I am today, my teachers they played a magnificent role. At times I used to say I am not Dr. Saurabh Singh, but I am a cluster of all those who have taught me, right? So they have given me something, some input, added another input, added another input, added, right? So I don't see them as a struggle, you know. There, if in student age you think there is a struggle in the life, then this is the best phase you can enjoy in your life. So there are, as per me, there are no struggles. And since Ajay sir is definitely here, sir, I would also like to place a request. If anywhere you feel my words are short enough or I am not in a right direction, you please correct me over there. Yeah. Any
You
other
are on the
thing?
right track. Please continue.
Okay. Thank you.
So, beautiful answer, sir, to be honest, because I never thought of struggle like this way. That's a whole new perspective to me. Um, okay, so it's you taught like finance. You're in finance department and also in economics. So,
I basically more deals with the finance. Yeah.
so
Department two courses, but I deal more of a
yeah.
finance course. Yeah.
Okay. So, sir, at what moment that you decided like you want to pursue your career in finance and also in
That's a
economics?
very interesting question. A good question you asked. See, something you need to understand and at a student level is nowadays there is no domain in 12th and basically after 10th. Nowadays you take a domain or a field, be it commerce, be it science, be it arts, whatever field you want to go into. But then it is the bottom of the pyramid. Basically, if I would like to put it in a pyramid shape, then you come into the graduation, you are one step ahead. Then you need to narrow down. For example, let's say in commerce, I took finance, not accounts. Finance, that's a separate one step ahead. But in finance, you move to masters. What in finance? Finance is a big domain. What in finance? Is it banking? Is it equity research? Is it trading? Is it arbitrager? Is it CFA? Is it CPA? Is it insurance? So basically, what happens is when you are moving slowly and steadily forward, so this profiling needs to be your key area. And for that, the moment you take your field, even in the 10th or 12th, you have already laid down the base. So the more, it, let me rephrase it. So when you prepare your resume, the very first thing that you put up in your resume is your career objective. Now, if you will go by a dictionary meaning of a career objective, it means something you want to do for your entire life. It is not something, it is something which you want to do for your entire life. So that thinking starts from building your resume. It starts from the wherein you enter. And that is one of the most important question, I think, which each and every student must answer to. In my case, I was fortunate enough, in my graduation mid-year, basically after my third semester, I was, by the help of my faculty members, I was pretty clear that I would be going into the finance, specifically into the research field. So similarly, those subjects I took and my master was with a major of finance only. So from there only, we picked the field. Nowadays, be it any field, unless until you don't have a clarity on this, then the job market, where you will face a tough time into the job markets. You need to have a skill set that market requires, and that skill set can only be developed when you have a clarity. It's a leadership development, interactive session. What is a leader? Who has a vision? If you are going to become a leader and you don't have a vision, you don't have a clarity, and you don't analyze the things at the right moment of time, then it will not help you in the later stages, right? So most of the people, most of the students, they generally come up, in the department when they are pursuing their masters, because at that time they often, this is the one of the basic questions: where do we land up? This is not a master level question. This is the moment you enter into the graduation, which profile you want to hit, right? Yeah.
So, so we are in the age of AI. Let's think like that. We are in the age of AI. So, like, should especially the persons who are students who want to pursue their career in finance, should they be worried about the rise of AI?
No,
AI?
I don't think so. I absolutely don't think so. See, technology is always disruptive. It creates option for something and it destroys something. That is a general tendency of the technology. Way back when there was a computerization into the banking, there was a great havoc. That all the jobs will be done for nothing will happen, this and that. But if that computerization would not have been there, do you think today by your having a mobile phone in your hand you would be able to do Paytm? Or whatever the case you where GPay or whatever tools you might be using. So technology always have an exponential growth, and technology always aid. Technology is there for betterment. AI is an tool which can help the financial researchers to go and resolve the big data by coding, which is much more difficult when it comes to pen and paper. So you are having a much more faster system, much more faster technologies to do that. You are living in an era of big data, right? And if you are worried of AI, then you are already using so many things that you should be worried of, right? And that's why I said it's the skill which will matter. The AI that you are talking about in India, it got pretty late. Now you have started talking about the AI. In 2018, we did certifications on AI. 2018, we did certification in US. Already, companies started. If my data is not wrong, roughly around 1998, the AI has been used. It has starting been now. It is just getting better and better, better and better. Right? Algo trading is coming up. All these things are pretty fine. They are altogether a different ball set. But technology and subject matter, they are two different things. You might go to an engineer and you can ask him to write the coding, but engineer is not a finance expert, right? So you have your own skill sets. Nowadays collaborations are there, subject matter experts are there, they are helping each other. But if you say you should be bothered by the growth of the AI, I don't think so. But yeah, one thing that you need to be bothered about is, then don't try to find a shortcut using a AI. Most of the students, what they are doing nowadays is they just go to, I will share a very funny incident. I will not name where that happened. So this was a very good investment organization that took the interviews of the you know students, and what they did is they put 10 questions, and students were pretty smart. They went to the AI tool, whichever AI tool they were using, and they didn't, while copy pasting and replying to that investment organization, they didn't even try to remove that. Oh sure, I can let you know how this conversation will start.
Yes.
है ना? And that organization blacklisted the institute, right? So what I am trying to say is, in finance you need to understand three things. Finance, the very important thing that finance has, and which I think all the facets of your life will always require, is the trust and the integrity. For example, you become a mutual fund manager or a fund manager in your career. So people are giving their funds to you in order to invest. They are trusting or putting their trust on your professional expertise. But if you don't hone that, if you don't have that, and you are using a AI, so that means you are cheating, right? So there is no shortcut to enhance your skills. AI can be a good companion, but subject knowledge is something very, very different, right?
Is there any skill set, like there are many skill set that you have must have learned to be on the position that you are right now? So some of the skills that you want to recommend to our students who are watching this session.
See, two qualities that I have always been asked by my mentors, be it my student life, be it my you know professional career. These two things are patience and perseverance. Unless until you have these two, you will get irritated and frustrated.
So those are the
Right?
second ones.
Patience and perseverance means trying again and again, not giving up it so easily. right? So these two qualities, if anybody can imbibe, I don't think there can be anything which he or she cannot achieve.
Sir, as you are also assistant professor, and there are many our colleges professors are also watching. So, any advice you want to give to them for the
No,
better teaching?
how can I give advice to a professor, who was already very senior to me? They
No,
should be
the
the right person to give the advices over here. They are, no.
okay, sir.
I see. They professor is far more experienced and rich, in their own aspects. So I don't think I should, be saying anything towards them. Rather, we are the admirer of these senior professors, and we keep on learning from them, right? So. Uh, no suggestions for them basically. If they have there's any suggestion, they can put it straight away over here for me. Yeah.
So, like, in the last few years, you have talked about Dr. Ajay sir. So, there is any specific personality, internet personality, like any sports person who have whatever, any big personality who have gave you that mindset of leadership that helped you in this leadership area?
Okay. See, what on this context, what I would like to say is, sports or any other area for that sake, be it sports, be it any other area, be it spirituality, be it, academics, be it scientific areas, you can always have somebody to admire for, but don't try to replicate them. Don't try to mirror them. You have your own identity in general. So, for example, the sports person that you are talking about, there are several sports person which we went and we read their biographies, and we try to see what they used to do. Nowadays, due to this Netflix and OTT, so many biographies are there. You can always go and cross check. They have given it in a very short form that what all qualities they have, how they come up with the struggles in their life, so many things that they talked about. So definitely you can always idolize them, be an admirer, but don't try to copy them, because you have your own unique identity. If you will try to mirror somebody, then you don't know in which environment, which mindset, which particular place, which particular point in time they adopted that strategy or that way in order to improvise themselves. Whether that method is applicable today or not, that is a big question mark, right? है ना? So, but certain qualities you always find common in all the big players. For example, yesterday only I was just listening to a short story on Sachin. So Sidhu ji, he stated that Sachin got out on Jasuria ball and he went back to nets and kept on practicing it for next 1 and 1.5 hours. Patience and perseverance. Going back, looking at yourself. You are your own best competition. So if you are moving ahead day to day, even the small improvement that matters the most. For any big person to whom you are admiring today, they have a huge or a very robust hard work they have put in. There is no shortcut to that. How to do that hard work can be your own style, right? Because you have your own personality. Yeah. So
So,
I
you
have
said
referred to the biographies of several legends, be it Michael Schumacher, be it Sachin, another in academics. If you will go, there is a legendary documentary on Professor Nash. So there are so many things that come up these days. You can always have these, right?
so, sir, if you want to rate percentage wise, if you want to say how much it's important, hard work is important other than the luck. अगर आपको
देखिए
100% में से
ये बहुत पुराना डिबेट है कि हार्ड वर्क इम्पोर्टेंट है, लक
या
इम्पोर्टेंट है, क्या इम्पोर्टेंट है। इसमें सबसे सिंपल आंसर क्या है कि जो बड़ा डिप्लोमेटिक आंसर है वो ये है, लक फेवर्स दोज हु डू दी हार्ड वर्क। ठीक है, मैं आपको एक बहुत सिंपल सा एक इस पे स्टोरी शेयर करता हूँ। आई वुड लाइक टू शेयर अ सिंपल स्टोरी ऑन दिस। there was a woodcutter, है ना? So this story is basically on a woodcutter, and there was a landlord who had a very big farm, very big farm. So that landlord was looking for a woodcutter, and he interviewed several woodcutter, and he has a condition that if any given day woodcutter will not cut 3 trees, he will throw him out. He will throw the woodcutter out. The job is closed. Right. I hope you students are comfortable with entire session in English. I can switch to Hindi as well, or mix of both.
So yeah, so,
Is it fine?
I think
yeah.
both are okay. English, Hindi mix is also fine. Professor Anurag Singh has also joined
Arey, sir is here.
for you.
Arey,
Good evening, sir, and
arey.
good evening, Saurabh. It's so
Good evening, sir.
heartwarming and a matter of proud for everybody who
Yeah,
has been at a DSPSR to see you
yeah.
there. Yes, you are basically.
So students were asking me who was the main contributor. So he is the person who has just joined. So my entire what should I say? My entire achievements in my life, be from student or be it anything, is
So
is the blessing
it's
of Dr. Anurag Singh. He has
like
been
a
my
passing
mentor
of
and a
parcel
guiding force.
because for me, a lot of a mentoring I got from Dr. Ajay Kumar Singh in my early days of a career in academics. And Saurabh is saying these things. It's really very heartwarming. And uh, let me tell you something. He's a epitome of or a manifestation of a hard work, let me tell you. When he did his MBA, so he worked with the Bajaj Allianz for a good time. Then he cracked the bank PO exam, worked with the Bank of India for a long time. Then he was very much impressed with Dr. Ajay Singh or say other faculty members, other professors. So he said, sir, I want to get into say the academics. And one fine day, the government job at a PO level, right? One fine day he resigned and he joined the PhD program, regular full time, right? And very special. He is very close to me, and let me tell you, I saw him growing, and he saw my son growing. They both were basically going for a play together. And the day my son joined Shahid Bhagat Singh College in his English honors program, the same day, Professor Saurabh Singh, he joined over there as an assistant professor. So see, so many coincidences and the present moments are there in our life. And then see the hard work. He managed to get into such a coveted department of a financial market. I mean, it's a really very coveted program. And he's over there, got a very nice mentor over there also. So he's himself a living example of a perseverance and a hard work. So there's a lot to learn. I would rather be requesting Ajay sir that see when it is a right occasion to have him in the college, right, and invite him, and you should do a handshake with him and have some face-to-face interaction. Right?
Yeah, we would love to congratulate him face to face for this achievement and all the other achievements that he has made so
Yes.
far.
Yes.
And he was
All,
remembering you. That is why I reminded you that you please join the session.
Yeah.
Because we asked him, that who are the teachers who have impacted your life? And he answered three names. One of them was your name. Two others I have requested if they are able to join, they will join. Otherwise, we will have another session with them.
no, sir, it's
Very kind of you, sir. Thank you.
it becomes really become difficult, when you speak in front of two extraordinary people.
No, I'm going to mute myself. Don't worry.
Since he
Yeah,
joined, I thought let me introduce you because he joined on my request that since he was remembering Dr. Saurabh was remembering Professor Anurag, so I thought let him be there.
it's a great. Thank you, sir, for joining. Yeah, seriously, it's a great.
Anubhav, back to you. Anubhav, back to you.
Yeah, sure.
Question would have been like, what is the definition of success for you? But looking at your expression and reaction from your two of the mentors, like I think, is this success what we can say?
Sorry, come again.
The expression, the reactions, the feeling that you are having right now by the compliments and words from your two of the mentors, can we say that this is the success, real success?
Okay. Let me just first answer the previous question. then I will come to this question. So I was just telling you there was a very big farm, and he asked the woodcutter if any woodcutter would not cut 3 trees, he will throw him out. So he interviewed several woodcutters, then one agreed. And that woodcutter, he appointed him. He started chopping off the trees. So every day he used to do 10 trees, 11 trees, 12 trees. After a week, the number got starting slipping. From 16, it came down to 15, 14, 13. Finally, it came down to less than 3. And the landlord called the woodcutter, why don't you are not doing up to the mark. Now you are not cutting 3 trees a day, and we had a deal. You have to go. So woodcutter started crying, I'm working all day hard. You are daily watching me from your, farmhouse, and I'm not even resting. I'm not even having my lunch and other things. So please don't do this. So the landlord was a little kind person. So he asked him, tell me your routine. So the woodcutter shared the routine. I come to your place at 9 a.m. in the morning, start chopping off the trees. I go back, had dinner, and then go to bed. Again, I come. So he simply asked the question, Have you ever sharpened your axe? कभी आपने जिस कुल्हाड़ी से पेड़ को काट रहे हैं उसको धार लगाई है? क्योंकि धीरे धीरे वो धार खत्म होती चली गई. पेड़ कट ही नहीं रहे, आपका जो टूल है आप उसको यूज नहीं कर रहे, और वो टूल एक स्टूडेंट के लिए या किसी भी इंसान के लिए उसका स्किल सेट है. क्या आप उसको शार्प कर रहे हैं? अगर आप उसे शार्प नहीं कर रहे तो यू विल बिकम ऑब्सोलीट वेरी सून. है ना? So this was the answer to your last question. And what you are talking about the success, it's a very difficult question to answer, because in my scenario, the success that you are talking about is, I think I'm far away from that, because your mentors will always be kind enough to, ignore your faults, and will always, try to focus on your strengths. And whatever I can see even today, I got to some problems, I generally call, sir, at times, sir, I'm stuck somewhere, please help me out. So he will quietly do that and will never put their name in front, right? So the success that you are talking over here, I think I'm still far away from that. But yeah, one thing that I can tell you is, I'm just trying to implement whatever I have learned from my mentors, because I know they are the experts. I know they have walked that path, and I know they are my well-wishers. So if they are saying, so in their eyes, if it is a success story, I cannot comment on that. But keeping in mind the achievements that they have done in their life, so I'm just yet starting. So they are far, far ahead. Yeah.
Yes, sir. Like, if you think, like, if you have the power, suppose you have a power to, like, give one quality to each student, like, in the world, like in India, in the world, that could help the teacher to be more efficient and more, practically better at teaching. What could be that one quality that you would provide to the students?
Curiosity.
Curiosity.
It's a common statement that Professor Anurag sir used to share. The more you ask, the better I teach. I still remember, my graduation first class when he walked in. So the 5 minutes that he took, so he simply stated this line: the more you ask, the better I teach. Because what happens is, when a student start asking something, so it becomes very comfortable for a faculty member to analyze from where to begin. None of the question is a stupid question, none of the question is a dumb question, but you need to ask. So the more you ask, that faculty also feels that now you are getting, serious with the discussion. Now you are open for the discussion, and then these discussions take a new form and new ideas, better learning. This is how it works. That curiosity will always take you on a next stage, because if you will lose your curiosity, you will substantially lose your interest. Then you don't have any questions. When you don't have any questions, that means you are not learning, and when you are not learning, you are dead.
So, is there any question that a student asked you, and you was like, is there any question a student asked you, like, and you were mind blown, like, how the hell can a student ask this kind of question? Anything?
It always happens. It always happens. I have never walked into the class by thinking that none of the student can surprise me. Every time it's a new batch, every time it's a fresh blood. They are more apt with the latest technologies, and so many questions, so many things, so they can always surprise you. I am a single brain. They are almost, in our batch it is somewhere around 50 to 60 people, so they can always surprise you, right? Even if you go to a bigger sessions, there are 300 students sitting, they can surprise you. And sometimes I remember one interesting question that one student asked me was, why in the accountancy it is debit and credit? Why nothing else? And I was, teaching from a long time. I thought this is a very nice, very interesting question. But I said, that's a very interesting question. I know the answer that came from a tradition. But then I went back, I searched the books, I got the answer that it came from a Greek word, basically. So why it is called debit and credit? So it has a meaning to it. So I came back next day, I answered the question. Another question that surprised me was, uh, some student came up with the very interesting question on finance. They said that you are teaching us finance, but finance is all about money. Money is all about greed. So don't you think you are spoiling the generation? Sometimes students have a funny questions. So I said that's why we are teaching you finance, to control the greed. Finance is a calculated logic. It's a rationale. It's not gambling. Right? So sometimes you have some funny questions and they are mind-boggling questions, but that's fine. That what make class interesting, and it's a new challenge every day.
So to conclude from my side, I want to hand over the mic to Miss Tipika Gomti, ma'am. So, ma'am, over to you. Ishita, ma'am, can you please
Hello, Gomti,
message?
are you there? Hello.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, I'm there.
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, please do start.
Okay, ma'am. Good evening, everyone. As we come to the close of this enriching and thought provoking 31st online interactive session organized by Delhi School of Professional Studies and Research, it is my honor and privilege to deliver the vote of thanks on behalf of organizing team. First and foremost, I extended our heartfelt gratitude to our session speaker Dr. Saurabh Singh Sir, Professor at the Department of Finance and Business Economist, South Campus, University of Delhi. Sir, your valuable insight into leadership development have truly inspired and enlightened us. Your academic depth and industry experience brought immense value to today's session. We are gratitude for the time and knowledge you have shared with us today. A warm thank you to our moderator, Mr. Anubhav Mishra, for smoothly conducting the session with such clarity, enthusiasm, and engagement. Your effort in steering the discussion and maintaining its flow were commendable. I would also like to express our sincere appreciation to our Honorable Senior Professor Ajay Kumar Singh Sir, Respected Director Professor Dr. Mahesh Sharma Sir, Dhyan, P.S. Chauhan Sir, Respected Dr. Professor Anurag Singh Sir, and all our esteemed faculty member for this constant engagement, encouragement, and support in making such session possible. Your dedication to our academic and professional growth is truly inspiring. To our chairman, Professor B.P. Singh Sir, in absentia, we acknowledge your visionary leadership that continues to guide the institution towards excellence. A special thank you to all the participants, our fellow students, for of your active involvement and curiosity. Your presence and attention made today's session a success. Last but not least, heartfelt thanks to entire organizing team, the technical support staff, and everyone working behind the scenes for ensuring the smooth execution of this event. Let us carry forward the learning from today and strive to become not just better professionals, but throughout and responsible leaders. Thank you once again, and we look forward seeing you at our next session. Thank you.
Thank you, everybody. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Saurabh sir, for joining us today.
Yeah. Thank you.